Hello, my name is Martin Pritchard. I'm directing the play A View from the Bridge by Arthur Miller for Stockport Garrick Theatre. The play is set in America in the 1950s in an area known as Red Hook, which is an immigrant Italian-American community near Brooklyn in New York. The characters in the play find themselves embroiled in quite a difficult family relationship. Eddie Carbone, an Italian-American longshoreman, has been responsible for his niece for some years. His wife, Beatrice, is worried about the relationship, is worried that Eddie isn't paying her very much attention. On top of that, two of Beatrice's cousins arrive from Italy, in particular from Sicily. They are illegal immigrants. They come in under the water, so to speak. They're referred to as submarines. The submarines' names are Marco and Rodolfo. Marco is the elder brother, and he's come to work for his family and to be able to send money back to his family. Rodolfo, his younger brother, has come really for a spirit of adventure, and lo and behold, he finds on the doorstep Catherine, in whom he develops an understandable interest. Rodolfo's attraction to Catherine alarms Eddie, and Eddie's behaviour seems to be quite jealous and quite passionate. But Eddie himself doesn't really understand his own emotions. And it takes for others in the play to try and point these out to him. In particular, the character of Alfieri, who's a lawyer in the neighbourhood to whom he goes for advice, and of course his wife, Beatrice, who sees all this happening and fears for the outcome. Red Hook is a very run-down area of New York, of Brooklyn. It's described as a slum. The characters who live there are very poor. Marco and Rodolfo, when they first arrive in Brooklyn, look at the area and think it's very posh. They think it's a great house. They think it's impressive. The play has many interesting facets, not least the immigrant community itself and what that means for the lives of people living in such a community and around such a community. Each of the characters in the play has their own story to tell, and you will be absorbed by their journey and the way that they interact with one another, and of course by the final outcome, which is, to most of them, quite a surprise. The play is by no means a comedy. It begins in a very light-hearted fashion, but you are left in no doubt that what you are actually witnessing is a deeply felt, passionate tragedy, and the outcome leaves you in no doubt of that. As you watch the play on stage, you will see the characters' relationships unfold. You'll feel their emotions. You'll understand far more the pressures on them, their ambitions, their frustrations, their passions. You will get involved to the extent that you will wonder why some of the characters are acting as they do and where those actions are going to take them. You'll find yourselves, I hope, suffering with them, laughing with them, enjoying some of the aspects of socializing with them, of family life, and you will feel as trapped as they do and as engaged as they do in one another's lives. When I see the actors in rehearsal, focusing on some of the scenes that have tremendous passion and power in them, I'm moved. I think if I could see inside somebody's mind, in the way that the actors are showing me the inside of their minds, what a wonderful thing that would be. And if the play has any effect at all, it's in exposing the emotions of those characters and exposing how wonderfully the playwright has conceived all of those issues and ideas and dreams and hopes and brought them together so powerfully on the stage. You can have no doubt that as you see the play in performance, what you've read in a classroom or in a lecture theatre suddenly will take on a whole different dimension, and hopefully a very powerful one and a very memorable one, as we at Stockport try to bring the play fully to life.